So good morning, everyone. So we start the second unit. In the second unit, the unit is fuzzy logic. In this unit, we discussing about various topics in the fuzzy logic. And in this unit, we mainly discussing about what is fuzzy logic, what are the properties of fuzzy logic. So in this one, firstly, mainly we're discussing about basic concepts of fuzzy logic and the properties of fuzzy logic and knowledge base and rules of fuzzy logic. So in this one, we are discussing about the architecture of fuzzy logic. In that one, what are the blocks of fuzzy logic? In this topic here, I would like to explain mainly what is fuzzy logic. So, so here, what is fuzzy logic? So the term fuzzy means the mean and the things which are not very clear. So in a real life, we may come across a situation where we cannot decide whether the situation is true or false. So this at the time the fuzzy offers a very valuable flexibility for reasoning. We can also consider the uncertainties of many situations. The fuzzy logic algorithm helps to solve a problem after considering all the available data. Suppose if you write the algorithm for solving the problem. So first we have to collect all the available data. So then it takes the best possible decision for a given input. So whatever the data we are gathering from the external sources, that data is used to frame the algorithm, fuzzy logic algorithm. That the fuzzy logic algorithm gives the best decision for a given whatever the input is given to the fuzzy logic. So the fuzzy logic method imitates the way of decision making in a human, which consider all the possibilities between the digital values true and false. So this is nothing but the fuzzy logic. So in real life, it plays the very important role. So so generally the fuzzy logic having so many properties. So various characteristics of a fuzzy logic. So out of this various characteristics, so some of the important characteristics of a fuzzy logic I would like to explain. So the first one in that characteristics of a fuzzy logic is it is a flexible and easy to implement the machine learning technique, and it helps you to mimic the logic of human thought. It is the second one. And if you go to the third property characteristics, the logic may have two values which represent the two possible solutions. So highly suitable method, another one is highly suitable method for uncertain or approximate reason. The logic, the fuzzy logic views the inference as a process of propagation elastic constraints. The fuzzy logic allows you to build a non-linear functions of a arbitrary complex. The fuzzy logic, another characteristics, the fuzzy logic should be built with a complete guidance of experts. So what we discussed the characteristics of a fuzzy logic, these are very important characteristics. The first one, already we discussed, it is a flexible and easy to implement the machine learning technique. So already we know neural networks, it is a machine learning. So the second, it helps to mimic the logic of human thought. So these are the what we discussed. These are the very important characteristics of a fuzzy logic. So then, so already we are in the previous in the starting. I would like I explained fuzzy logic. It gives the best decision making. So another in a similar way, you can't use the fuzzy logic at all the times. So it is used only in particular times. Some other times you can't use this particular on this fuzzy logic. when not to use this fuzzy logic. So, however, the fuzzy logic is never a cure for all. For all the conditions, this fuzzy logic does not give the solution, does not give them any decision. So, the fuzzy logic is never a cure for all. Therefore, it is equally important to understand that whether we could not use a fuzzy logic. It is equally important to understand that we can should not use the fuzzy logic. Here, certain solution situations we can better not use fuzzy logic. In certain situations, we cannot use the fuzzy logic. So, if you do not find it convenient to map as input space to the output space, it is not convenient to map. You have to map input to output. It is not convenient. At the time, you can't use the fuzzy logic. The fuzzy logic, another is fuzzy logic should not be used when you can use common sense. So in some conditions, if we are using by using common sense, we are getting the solution. At that condition, also we don't use the fuzzy logic. So another thing is many controls can do the fine job without the use of fuzzy logic. So at this condition, whatever these 5 conditions, these are the simple and etc. Also, those conditions you can't use the fuzzy logic. So the next thing is fuzzy logic architecture. So in the fuzzy logic architecture, the total this is the architecture. So this architecture mainly consists of 4 blocks, 4 steps. In that 4 steps, you are getting the decision. So in the first one is fusifier, fuzzifier, and intelligence, diffusifier, and rules. These are the main 4 blocks. These 4 blocks. So here it is a fuzzifier, intelligence, diffusifier, rules. So if this fuzzifier takes the input. So from this fuzzifier is a fuzzy input set to the intelligence. Again, at this intelligence, it takes the rules. Again, the data, whatever the data it takes the intelligence, it gives the fuzzy output set. And this fuzzy output set is diffusifier the set data and use the script out. So this is the total architecture of fuzzy. So if you go through deeply, the fuzzy architecture has 4 main parts as shown in the figure. The first one is rule base. So it contains all the rules and if the conditions offered by the expert to control the decision making system. So the recent updates in the fuzzy theory provides the various methods for the designing and tuning of fuzzy controls. One point you have to see here. The recent update in the fuzzy theory provides the various methods for the design and tuning of fuzzy controllers. So this point is very important. This update signifies the reduce the number of the fuzzy set of rules. So this is the functioning of rules in the architecture of fuzzy logic. And the second one is the fuzzification. So fuzzification step helps to convert the inputs. So it allows you to script the numbers into fuzzy sets. CRIP inputs measured by the sensors and passed into the control system for the processing, like room temperature, pressure, and etc. So here the inputs measured by the sensors and passed into the control system for further processing, like as the room temperature and pressure, etc. So this discussion is done in the fuzzification. So another one is inference engine. What is the inference engine? For inference engine, it gets the 2 commands input. So one is from the rules, another one is the fuzzification. So it helps you to determine the degree of match between a fuzzy input and the rules. Based on the percentage match, it determines which rules need to implement according to the given input field after this. After this, the applied rules are combined to develop the control actions. This is the inference engine. Inference is very important role in the architecture of fuzzy logic. So the last one, it is but not least, diffusification. So at last, the diffusification process is performed to convert the fuzzy sets into a clip value. There are many steps of techniques available, so you need to select it, which is the best suited when it is used with an example system. So this is the total architecture of fuzzy. So